Hey guys, Ron Douglas here. It's been a while since I've gone live, so I just wanted to shoot this quick video, talk about some stuff that's on my mind. Just content in general is a great way to earn money, right? It's like you can't promote stuff all the time. Occasionally, you have to, well, frequently, you have to give content, give value, and the content and the value kind of gives you an excuse to promote stuff, right? So say you want to do three times as much content and value as you do promoting stuff, but it gives you kind of like the built up permission to and reason and you've earned it, right? You've earned the ability to recommend stuff because you've given value and help people. And that's how I kind of look at these type of live streams and webinars and pretty much everything I do in online marketing. So today's topic was a skill that you can acquire that will always make you money, always pay your bills. You'll never have to worry about money again if you have this skill. And I'll give you a couple, well, one specific example of how you can use this skill. So, and it doesn't have a whole lot of competition because the fact that most people are afraid to do what I'm about to tell you. But when you need money, you do things that are out of your comfort zone, a little bit out of the box for you, and things that work. So you got to do what you got to do. Um, so the thing I'm going to talk about is just the ability to learn something, learn enough of it to do a presentation on it. Right? If you can learn enough of something to do a presentation on it, right, you can bring in sales for it. So there are a lot of what's called white label services out there that you can use. That you can sign up for these white label services and sell people into these services, pay the service provider, and you keep the difference. For instance, you wanted to start an agency about Google Ads, right? You can have a Google Ads service that's provided by somebody else, a white label provider, and you could just be out there selling the service. All you would have to do is know enough about Google Ads to talk about it, be able to do a presentation on it, and talk about how it could benefit people, and then let the experts actually do the work. And you could use their testimonials and results from the white label service that they've already had in place to back up everything you're saying. So I'll give you an example. Uh, Say, for instance, you know that a lot of you identify a problem. You know that a lot of small businesses around you uh, struggle with getting leads, right? And you know that AI is hot right now. So you can get a little, so they have these things called shared office spaces. Every town pretty much has them now. And if you sign up for one of these shared office spaces, oftentimes they'll give you a room where you can have a meeting, right? Or a lot of times, if you go to a hotel and tell them, hey, I want to rent out a little room just for a quick meeting, they'll let you do that. Or if you say you have some guests coming, I want to reserve a room. Hotels, we used to do it at restaurants. So you can go to a restaurant and say, I have a group of uh, 15 people coming. We want to rent out your reserved room for meetings at a restaurant. It doesn't, you don't want to do it on a Friday or Saturday or peak time. You tell them you're going to do it on a Tuesday at 7 p.m. And I guarantee you can get a room. So you have the space and you can go into groups. You can start your own group. You can go meetup.com. You can start a Eventbrite page. But basically, you want to have a meeting where you teach people. So AI is hot. They need leads from Google. You're going to teach people, here's how we're using AI to get affordable leads from Google, right? Come to our meeting and we'll show you how to do it. Bonus points if you provide a meal, right? But basically, you want everybody to come there. So that you're going to sell a service and it could be $3,000 a month, $5,000 a month, whatever it might be. But you're going to sell them the service, and all you have to do is get them there, teach them what they need to know, show them how to apply, how AI is working with Google. Google has its own AI, right? So it's easy to figure that out. You could actually ask AI about like what are the main things you need to know about using AI for Google Ads, but you just need that hot topic, that hook get people there, show them the basics of how to generate affordable leads using Google ads and AI, or it could be Facebook ads, it could be anything. I'm just kind of spitballing here, just giving an example. And then they appreciate that content, but they don't want to do it themselves, right? So that's when you offer, like, hey, you know, we'll do it for you. We can only take 10 people at this time. That's all we have the staff for, but we'll do it for you. First month is free. Even, you can do first month free. If we don't get results, you don't pay us anything. If you're willing to do that, you might have to front a little bit of money, or you could say the first month is only $1,000 as a trial, and if you like it, the regular cost after that is $3,000 a month, something like that, right? Make it a no-brainer deal for them to try it. Then you take in the money, you pay the white label service, they do the work, and then you just liaise with the customer and make sure they're having a good experience. And boom, after the first month, they're paying you $3,000 a month. You got 10 people into this, $30,000 a month right there, and you're straight, right? And then what are you paying the outsourcer? If it's costing you 3,000, maybe you're paying them, 1,200, 1,500. It's usually less than half. You want to up. You could charge whatever you want, but you want to give yourself enough room to make a nice profit, and you have a nice recurring business going, and you're not doing any work. They're doing all the work. So it's stuff like that. It's opportunities out there for all type of things just like that. Writing services, ad services, AI related tasks and services, virtual assistant services, um, sales closing services. There's white label everything, funnel building, website hosting. You could find services out there that are really good that will do the work for you. Video editing, video production. There's 1,000 of them out there, but if you need money and you're a hustler, there's never any excuse not to have money. And I say hustle in a good way, right? Hustle mean, where I come from in New York, hustle meant to work hard to make something out of nothing, right? That's what I mean. You're not hustling anybody, you're providing value, you're giving them an actual service that's been proven to work, but you're making something out of nothing. And it's a beautiful thing. I mean, the sky's the limit when you have the knowledge and have the will to do it. But most people aren't going to do that, right? Most people are afraid to death to speak in front of people, are scared to organize something like that. Um, don't have They come up with excuses for why they will and won't do it. So I mean, there's people that's going to do it and make a lot of money. It's just like old school stuff like that still works. Bring people in a room, charm them. I have a friend, uh, they do this event called Branding and Bites, and I almost went to it today. I need to make it out there, um, out here in Atlanta on the east side. And Branding and Bites. So his wife is a chef. She makes some food for everybody. He's a branding expert, and they have a company that does website design. So they'll redesign your website, and they do it with your brand in mind, right? So that's kind of like their hook. So a lot of people could do your website for you, but not many people are marketers who know how to create a website that is a direct response, high converting website that matches your brand, that has your voice, your vibe, and that's what they specialize in. I believe. I haven't used their service yet, but I've been so tempted to go to their event. I really do. They seem like really nice people, and I do need to go there. But that's essentially what they're doing. Come to our event. Wife's gonna cook for you. We have these yummy, dishes that we're gonna make, and we're gonna do a presentation about branding. And I'm sure during that presentation, they're gonna sell us on their web design service or branding service or some type of package and offer a discount or some type of special deal if we get it right there. Probably limited, say we only have certain number of people we could take on. It's just good marketing. It's win-win. It's helping everybody. It's providing value, right? And then offering something that could help those folks. So that's all I had today. Hopefully that gives you some ideas and of what's working. And this is not edited or anything. This is just genuine, coming straight from the heart, coming straight from my brain, whatever was on my mind. So I appreciate you listening to me ramble on. So I'm going to end this now, but leave a comment if this gives you some ideas. And I appreciate you watching this far. Take care. Have a great day.